When the Viper Mini Signature Edition launched, I was initially very excited. 49 grams, 4000 Hz polling rate, magnesium shell, Razer's latest optical sensor. Then I saw the price. But what if I told you that you can get a very similar mouse that is not only lighter, but also readily available at a fraction of the price? Enter the HTX Ace from G-Wolves. Let's take a look at the specs. The regular version sports a 1000 Hz polling rate, while the 4K version bumps that up to 4000 Hz. Each of these versions can come with a honeycomb shell, or for a few extra grams of weight, you can also get a solid shell. Under the hood is a Pixart 3395 sensor, which supports up to 50 Gs of acceleration, 26,000 dpi, and 650 IPS. This sensor also features Pixart's motion sync technology, which theoretically improves accuracy and consistency in exchange for 1 millisecond of latency. In practice, I didn't feel a huge difference, and I wasn't able to properly test it since for some reason motion sync can't be turned off in the HTX Ace software. You can, however, rebind mouse buttons, adjust your DPI levels, change your polling rate, and set your debounce time. The software is fairly basic, but you don't need to run it in the background, and all your settings save to the mouse, so that's an overall plus for me. The mouse itself is exceedingly light for its size. It feels as if I have nothing in my hand, and this is also in part due to its shape. The dimensions are very similar to the Viper Mini, but the HTX Ace seems to be a bit more tapered off in the front. This promotes a more neutral hand position, which puts less pressure on your wrist and helps keep your grip relaxed. The build quality is quite good despite G-Wolves' reputation for poor quality control. Nothing is misaligned or wobbly, and the clicks are crisp and clean. I tried pressing down on the plastic shell in several places, and the only spot where I noticed any flexing was the underside near the battery. This isn't an issue during normal usage, but if you need to bring it on the go, I would recommend putting it in the box or some other hard case. The only bad news is that the battery life is a bit short. I had to charge it about every 4 days of heavy use, but this can be noticeably extended if you turn off the mouse when you're not using it. It does charge very quickly, so the downtime is only a few minutes. Now let's take a look at the aim lab results. The HTX Ace performed decently compared to the other mice that I was testing, with the second highest overall flicking average. The Superlight is noticeably bigger and heavier compared to the HTX Ace, which made tracking a bit trickier for me personally. At the end of the day, the difference here is just a few percentage points, so I don't think your mouse choice is holding you back from becoming an aim god. Surprisingly, the mouse I scored the best with on average was my old Skull Mini. I guess this goes to show that familiarity and consistency places a bigger role in aiming performance than the shape and weight of the mouse. Despite that conclusion, after using the HTX Ace for several weeks, I ended up liking it so much that I've made it my new daily driver. I think it's a fantastic mouse, and I'm not even being paid to say that. If you're looking for a wireless Viper Mini at a fraction of the price, I would definitely recommend trying the HTX Ace. The regular version is just $109, and the 4K version is $169. This mouse is honestly being slept on, and according to my research so far, it is the lightest standard shape wireless gaming mouse. What do you think about this mouse? Do you think it's a real contender to the Viper Mini Signature Edition, or is it just a cheap knockoff? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.